Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we're unraveling the drama-packed week of January 27th on The Bold and the Beautiful, where secrets, schemes, and scandals dominate the storylines. Let's break it all down, one juicy twist at a time. Daphne Rose's hidden agenda, a seductive strategy or personal gain? Daphne Rose's entrance into Forrester Creations is proving to be anything but ordinary. As she steps into her new role at the prestigious fashion house, she's not just relying on her skills in the workplace, she's armed with her sharp wit, magnetic charm, and a plan that's as bold as the name of the show. Steffy Forrester has made it clear that Daphne's primary mission is to distract and seduce Carter Walton, creating a rift between him and Hope Logan. But the real question is, can Daphne be trusted? While her outward loyalty to Steffy appears firm, there's an undercurrent of suspicion that Daphne might be playing her own game. Could she be using her position to further her own ambitions, possibly at the expense of Steffy? Her resourcefulness and strategic thinking suggest that she might have more up her sleeve than anyone realizes. Viewers will have to watch closely to see whether Daphne proves to be an asset or a liability to Steffy's plans. Sheila Carter's return and Luna's troubled past. As if the drama surrounding Daphne weren't enough, Sheila Carter is set to make her grand return, bringing with her a fresh wave of tension and uncertainty. Meanwhile, Luna Nozawa continues to wrestle with the weight of her troubled past. Fans will be treated to yet another intense conversation between Luna and Bill Spencer, where the two characters delve into their difficult childhoods. Their shared experiences provide a glimpse into their vulnerabilities, but also hint at unresolved issues that may come to the forefront. Bill's connection to Luna remains a point of intrigue. Is he truly a confidant, or does he have his own agenda in keeping Luna close? And how will Luna's ongoing struggles impact the delicate balance of relationships in the Forrester and Spencer families? The layers of complexity in these interactions promise to keep viewers invested in Luna's journey, and the revelations that are sure to follow. Family celebrations mask hidden tensions. Amidst the chaos, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes take a moment to celebrate family with Steffy and Finn. On the surface, these scenes of familial bonding appear heartwarming, but in true BNB fashion, they're laced with tension and unspoken conflicts. Ridge's steadfast commitment to guiding Steffy and Daphne through their schemes creates a fascinating juxtaposition against his warm demeanor during these family gatherings. While Ridge's intentions seem genuine, his advice to keep their plans clean with Carter and Hope underscores the delicate nature of the situation. Can Ridge truly balance being a supportive father with his role as a strategist for Steffy's ambitions? And how long can this facade of family unity last before it cracks under the weight of secrets and lies? Finn's confrontation with Poppy, a family mystery unfolds. The spotlight shifts to John Finnegan, Finn, whose world is shaken after a revealing conversation with his mother, Lee Finnegan. In a shocking confession, Lee admits that she once forced a paternity test on Jack Finnegan, suspecting that he fathered Luna Nozawa. While the results proved her suspicions wrong, the admission sets off a chain reaction of emotions for Finn. Fueled by Lee's revelation, Finn confronts his aunt, Poppy Nozawa, about Luna's true parentage. Their exchange, teased in the weekly preview, is fraught with tension. When Poppy asks why Finn is questioning her, his cryptic response, "You know why," only deepens the mystery. Could Finn be Luna's biological father, or is this another red herring in the writer's arsenal? Poppy's evasiveness suggests she's hiding something, but the truth may be more complicated than anyone expects. This storyline not only adds depth to Finn's character but also raises questions about trust and identity within the Finnegan family. As Finn digs deeper into Luna's past, the potential for explosive revelations grows, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. Ridge's guidance, balancing strategy and morality. Ridge Forrester steps into a pivotal role this week, offering advice to Steffi and Daphne as they navigate their scheming. While Ridge emphasizes the importance of maintaining a level of integrity in their plans with Carter and Hope, his involvement adds an intriguing layer of complexity. Is Ridge truly focused on protecting his family's legacy, or does he have his own motives in steering this plot? His dynamic with Steffi is particularly compelling, as it showcases the intersection of personal and professional relationships. Ridge's experience as a former Forrester co-CEO gives weight to his advice, but his moral ambiguity leaves room for doubt. How far is Ridge willing to go to ensure Steffi's success? And what consequences will his guidance have for the people caught in the crossfire? Lee Finnegan's revelations and their impact on Finn. Lee's decision to share her suspicions about Jack and Luna marks a turning point in Finn's storyline. Her confession not only sheds light on her own doubts, but also forces Finn to re-evaluate his understanding of his family. Lee's actions, though well-intentioned, reveal a pattern of secrecy that has long defined the Finnegan household. For Finn, this moment is both a revelation and a challenge. As he grapples with the implications of Lee's confession, he's also confronted with the possibility that there are more secrets waiting to be uncovered. How will this newfound knowledge shape Finn's relationships with his parents, his Aunt Poppy, and Luna herself? The emotional stakes in this storyline are higher than ever, and fans can expect plenty of twists as the truth unfolds. Final thoughts: a week of drama and intrigue. The week of January 27th promises a roller coaster of emotions for fans of The Bold and the Beautiful. From Daphne's calculated moves at Forrester Creations to Finn's quest for answers about Luna's parentage, every storyline is packed with tension, mystery, and the potential for explosive revelations. Sheila's return only adds fuel to the fire, ensuring that no character remains untouched by the drama. So, what are your predictions for this week, BNB fans? Will Daphne prove to be a loyal ally or a cunning backstabber? Is Finn really Luna's father, or is there another twist waiting in the wings? And how will Ridge's guidance shape the trajectory of Steffi and Daphne's plans? Next, we're diving into 3 must-see moments coming up during the week of January 27, 2025, in The Bold and the Beautiful. Let's unpack all the drama, twists, and revelations set to shake up the CBS soap opera. Must-see moment number 3, Steffi and Daphne's high-stakes scheme. One of the most tantalizing moments of the week involves Steffi Forrester Finnegan and Daphne Rose's bold plan to regain control of Forrester Creations. Steffi has been tirelessly working to outmaneuver her adversaries, and she's placed a great deal of trust in Daphne to execute the plan flawlessly. Ridge Forrester plays the voice of reason here, cautioning Steffi and Daphne to keep the scheme clean. But will they heed his advice? In a twist that could change the game, Steffi gives Daphne the go-ahead to use a controversial tactic on Carter Walton. This decision raises questions about just how far Steffi and Daphne are willing to go to achieve their goal. Could this risky move end up backfiring, jeopardizing the very future of Forrester Creations? The tension is palpable as fans wonder if the duo's underhanded strategy will ultimately help or hurt their cause. Daphne's growing influence within Forrester Creations adds an intriguing layer to this storyline. Could her ambitions extend beyond merely helping Steffi, and does she have her own endgame in mind? This subplot offers plenty of opportunities for unexpected twists, especially if Daphne decides to pursue her own interests at the expense of Steffi's trust. Must-see moment number 2, Luna and Bill's emotional bond. Another compelling storyline this week revolves around Luna Nozawa and Bill Spencer. Luna, still haunted by the mystery of her parentage, finds an unexpected confidant in Bill. Their conversations about family and belonging strike a deeply emotional chord, as both characters reflect on their struggles with identity and acceptance. For Luna, this search for her origins has become an all-consuming mission, and Bill's insights provide her with much-needed perspective. The timing of these heartfelt discussions coincides with Finn's increasing involvement in the mystery surrounding Luna's father. As Lee Finnegan continues her investigation, the threads of this complex storyline are beginning to weave together in surprising ways. Could Bill's connection to Luna go beyond their shared conversations? And how will his advice shape Luna's decisions moving forward? This emotional bond between Bill and Luna has also sparked speculation among fans. Is Bill genuinely invested in helping Luna find closure, or does he have ulterior motives? Regardless of his intentions, their relationship adds depth to both characters, reminding viewers of the human connections that underpin the high-stakes drama of the Forrester world. Must-see moment number 1, Finn demands answers from Poppy. The most electrifying moment of the week centers on John Finn Finnegan, who finds himself drawn deeper into the mystery of Luna's parentage. After a candid conversation with his adoptive mother, Lee Finnegan, Finn learns that the question of Luna's biological father is far from resolved. With Jack, Bill, and Tom ruled out as potential candidates, Finn begins to suspect there's more to the story than meets the eye. In a tense confrontation teased in the preview clip, Finn summons Poppy Nozawa to his office at the hospital. His piercing gaze and unrelenting questions set the stage for a dramatic exchange. Poppy's initial reaction is one of evasion, as she deflects Finn's interrogation by asking why he's so determined to uncover the truth. Finn's response, "You know why," only heightens the suspense. While some fans have speculated that Finn himself could be Luna's biological father, others believe there's another layer of intrigue at play. Poppy's reluctance to provide a clear answer suggests she may be harboring secrets of her own. Could she hold the key to unraveling this complex family mystery, or is she merely a pawn in a larger game? This storyline not only deepens Finn's character but also introduces new questions about the dynamics within the Finnegan and Nozawa families. How will Finn's relentless pursuit of the truth affect his relationships with those closest to him? And what impact will these revelations have on Luna, who remains caught in the crossfire? The role of Sheila Carter. Amid all the chaos, Sheila Carter's reappearance adds a wild-card element to the week's events. During a lunch meeting between Jack and Poppy at Il Giardino, Sheila inserts herself into the situation, as only she can. Her motives remain unclear, but her knack for stirring up trouble is on full display. Eavesdropping on their conversation, Sheila learns about Lee's mistaken belief that Jack fathered Luna. What Sheila does with this information could have far-reaching consequences, as her involvement in the storyline is sure to complicate matters further. Sheila's unpredictability is one of her most compelling traits. While she appears to be reformed on the surface, her history of manipulation suggests otherwise. Could this latest encounter mark the beginning of yet another scheme? Fans will be watching closely to see how Sheila's actions influence the already tense relationships among the key players. Final thoughts: a week of high-stakes drama. The week of January 27, 2025, is packed with moments that promise to keep fans glued to their screens. From Steffi and Daphne's daring plans at Forrester Creations to Finn's dogged pursuit of the truth about Luna's father, every storyline is brimming with tension and intrigue. Sheila's return and Luna's ongoing quest for answers only add to the drama, ensuring that no character escapes the fallout of these unfolding events. What do you think, BNB fans? Will Steffi and Daphne's risky strategy pay off, or will it backfire spectacularly? Is Finn on the verge of uncovering a shocking truth about Luna's parentage? And how will Sheila's meddling affect the delicate balance of power within the Forrester and Finnegan families? Next, we're diving into Steffi's risky plans, Hope and Carter's dynamic, Daphne's bold moves, and the ongoing chaos surrounding Luna's paternity. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, things are heating up as schemes unravel and questions multiply. Let's unpack all the juicy drama. Daphne's seductive strategy and Steffi's overconfidence. Steffi Forrester is doubling down on her questionable plan to have Daphne Rose seduce Carter Walton away from Hope Logan. However, this scheme, though bold, is riddled with flaws. Steffi's belief that distracting Carter will somehow lead to her reclaiming control of Forrester creations from him lacks any solid logic. Her assumption rests on the notion that Hope is the mastermind pulling Carter's strings, but history shows Carter's decisions are rooted in far more than his personal relationships. Let's rewind. Carter's move to establish the LLC was born out of frustration with Steffi, Ridge, and Eric rejecting his expansion ideas, particularly regarding mergers and acquisitions. Even without Hope in the picture, Carter likely would have sought more autonomy. So, while Steffi's plan hinges on breaking Carter's connection to Hope, it overlooks his ambitions and motivations. Adding to the absurdity is Steffi's misplaced confidence in Daphne's abilities. Daphne's approach lacks subtlety. Her over-the-top attempts to woo Carter with her scented scarves and flirtatious behavior come across as clumsy rather than cunning. Her behavior has been so overt that her actions feel more like a red flag than a charm offensive. Fans can't help but wonder, if this is Steffi's big strategy, how does she expect it to work? Hope and Daphne, an unlikely dynamic. What's puzzling is Hope's reaction to Daphne joining Forrester Creations. Instead of being suspicious of Steffi's sudden return or Daphne's overt interest in Carter, Hope seems almost too welcoming. Why is she so excited about Daphne's involvement? Hope's enthusiasm feels out of character, especially considering Steffi's history of undermining her. What's even stranger is Hope confiding in Steffi about her excitement regarding Daphne. After the fallout from Steffi's decision to shut down Hope for the future, one would think Hope would want to avoid Steffi altogether. Is Hope being naive, or is there more to this dynamic than meets the eye? Some fans are beginning to wonder if there's an ulterior motive behind Hope's openness, or if Steffi's return is a calculated move to monitor her rival up close. The oddity of this scenario leaves viewers scratching their heads. Could there be a hidden agenda behind Daphne's perfumes? Are we about to see some kind of soap opera-style mind control plot, reminiscent of Stefano Di Mera's antics on Days of Our Lives? While that might be a stretch, the sheer absurdity of this setup has sparked plenty of speculation. The logistics of Steffi's plan, a recipe for failure. Steffi's plan also suffers from logistical pitfalls. Carter is a busy executive with limited time to spare, which means Daphne's chances to seduce him will be few and far between. Unlike Ashley Abbott's crossover to Forrester Creations back in 2007, which featured genuine collaborations in her lab, Daphne's role feels more like a flimsy excuse to stage interactions with Carter. Realistically, she's more likely to present him with samples for approval than spend long hours alone with him. Furthermore, Steffi seems to be pinning her hopes on simply being present at Forrester Creations when Carter eventually hands the reins back to her. But that assumes Carter has any intention of relinquishing control, something he's shown no signs of considering. Her entire plan hinges on a series of improbable scenarios, making it all the more fascinating to watch how it will inevitably crumble. And where are the other Forrester family members in all of this? Zend, who once acted as a double agent for his adoptive family, has seemingly disappeared. RJ, caught between his half-sisters, is nowhere to be found. Their absence raises questions about how unified the Forrester clan really is in this battle for control. Luna's paternity mystery, Finn steps into the spotlight. While Steffi's scheme plays out, another storyline takes center stage, Luna Nozawa's paternity. After Jack Finnegan was ruled out as her biological father, the question of Luna's parentage remains unresolved. The stakes are raised as Lee Finnegan drops a bombshell, reminding Finn that the mystery is far from over. Finn, determined to get answers, takes matters into his own hands. In a tense exchange teased in the preview, Finn confronts his aunt, Poppy Nozawa, about Luna's birth father. Poppy's evasive responses only add to the intrigue. When Finn demands to know the truth, she counters with a question of her own, "Why are you asking me this?" Finn's cryptic reply, "You know why," leaves fans speculating. Could Finn himself be Luna's father? Or is there another layer to this mystery that we have yet to uncover? Finn's involvement in this storyline brings much-needed depth to his character. As he grapples with the possibility of yet another family secret, viewers are left wondering how this revelation will impact his relationships with Lee, Jack, and even Steffi. The storyline also highlights the broader theme of identity and belonging that runs through The Bold and the Beautiful, as Luna's search for answers mirrors Finn's own past struggles. Bill's childhood and Lee's feud with Poppy. Rounding out the week's drama are revelations about Bill Spencer's childhood and the long-standing tension between Lee and Poppy. Bill opens up about his formative years, offering rare insight into his character and providing a surprising point of connection with Luna. Their conversations about family dynamics shed light on the parallels between their experiences, creating a poignant moment of vulnerability in an otherwise high-stakes week. Meanwhile, fans finally get clarity on why Lee has harbored such animosity toward Poppy for so long. The backstory adds layers to their relationship and explains the icy dynamic that has persisted between them. While the details of their feud remain murky, this revelation sets the stage for future confrontations that promise to be as explosive as they are emotional. Final thoughts: a week of intrigue and schemes. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, the characters are playing dangerous games, and the stakes have never been higher. Steffi's overconfidence in her plan to use Daphne as a pawn could spell disaster, while Hope's uncharacteristic behavior raises eyebrows. Finn's quest to uncover the truth about Luna's paternity adds emotional weight to the drama, and Bill's reflections on his past offer a rare glimpse into his character's vulnerabilities. What do you think, BNB fans? Will Steffi's plan succeed, or is she setting herself up for failure? Could Finn really be Luna's father, or is there another twist waiting to be revealed? And what role will Daphne's perfumes and charms play in this tangled web of secrets and schemes? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to tune in next week for more drama, intrigue, and surprises.